Roslin. BBC
Radio London.
Let's go. Afternoon, everyone.
Get on board, get on board. Come and join the double deckers. Take a ticket for a journey on our double decker London bus. Ring the bell to the horn when you ride with the double deckers. Fun and laughter is what we're after on our double decker bus.
Good afternoon to you. How are you doing? The sun is shining here in London. I've had a look. It's shining most of the UK, which is really rather lovely. Good afternoon to you, especially Mike and Annabelle. My lovely Freddie, who works on this show. I know you're listening. That's his dad. Mike, I'm very pleased to hear you listening in. Keep listening, because towards the end of the show we've got Cillian Murphy. I might mention that once or twice. Also, Aston Marigold. He has his brand new single out, You Choose Me. It is fantastic. He'll be here. Also, John Daglish. So we're going to be talking about a brand new musical. It's The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Jacob Fortune Lloyd will be here. He's in a film, Midas Man. It's on Prime Video in a couple of days. So good. All about Brian Epstein and the Beatles. And Clive Rowe will be here talking about Panto. What? Already? You can't be serious. Oh, yes, I am.
You're aboard, you're aboard, you're aboard with the double deckers. Fun and laughter is what we're after on our double decker bus.
No way. Yes way. We're talking Panto already, and it's only the 27th of October. By the way, did you put your clocks back? I do hope so. It's now 6 minutes past 2, just so you know. Let's get the end of the song in. Ba-da-ba-da. Joe Anderson is standing by. He'll be here in a couple of songs to talk about 1984 at Hackney Town Hall until the 22nd of December. And Andrew Gower, the actor, will be here singing this time with Gustafsson.
I'll keep working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Yeah, I'm working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that I let it get away.
Been paying every day.
When you were so in love with me, I played
Detroit Spinners. Working my way back to you. Thank you so much for listening in on BBC Sounds. Did I mention Cillian Murphy's going to be on the show? I think I did. Coming up after the next song, Chapel Roan. What a voice. Joe Anderson will be here talking all about 1984. It's at the Hackney Town Hall until the 22nd of December. But also we are going to definitely talk about Twilight and definitely talk about The Grey. So much to talk to him about. He'll be here just after this.
I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, oh Lord, I gotta have you. I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, oh Lord, yeah, gotta have you, yeah. So you make me as happy as I can be, your love is a guarantee. In a world of changes, you and I together stay on my mind. You are the truth and the life. There's no other way. I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, oh Lord, I gotta have you. I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, oh Lord, gotta have you, yeah. Look at how you turn my world inside out. I'm loving what you're about. You won my faith, cause I saw when you picked my life up again and still became my best friend, yeah. Now every day I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, oh Lord, gotta have you. I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, oh Lord, hey, I gotta have you. If you take your love away from me, I don't know what I would do. Oh no, no, no. See, there's a giant hole in my heart that can only be filled by you. Oh, only you. I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you. Oh Lord, I gotta have you. I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you. Oh Lord, I gotta have you. I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you. Oh Lord, I gotta have you. I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you, I gotta have you. Oh Lord, I gotta have you.
It is now 15 minutes past 2 if you didn't put your clocks back. It's going to happen. Everybody on radio and television is going to keep reminding you what the time is for the next couple of days, so apologies for that. Gaby Roslin here on BBC Sounds. Thank you so much for tuning in. And my first guest today, Twilight. We've got to talk about Twilight. I mean, this is completely mental. My kids were just, what? Joe Anderson. Welcome to the show. How
Hello.
Lovely to see you.
How are you?
I'm really well. Very, very happy that you're here. I really am. We're talking 1984.
Yes.
Hackney Town Hall. And that's, no, I don't mean it's suddenly in 1984, but it's the show 1984.
It is, indeed.
And you're coming back to theatre for the first time in a while.
Tired, baby. I'm tired of being all wrapped up late at night in my dreams. with you, baby. Sometime I wonder if you love me like you say you do. You see, baby, I've been thinking about it, yeah. And I've been wanting to get next to you, baby. You see, sometimes I fool my arms, I say, oh, baby, needing you has proven to me to be my greatest dream, yeah. I'm so tired, baby. You don't know what I'm talking about. Sometimes in the night I get to wonder about you, baby.
Al Green, tired of being alone. More with my wonderful guest Joe Anderson after this.
Who's calling me Baldy?
Huh?
Well, I'm hearing Baldy.
No,
is that
anything yet? No,
that's just me.
So these are new WhatsApp messages which have just come in.
Baldy. There it is
On
again.
Page.
So just
Where?
It's just whispering Baldy to me. No,
I can't hear
no,
anything.
no, just me.
Dom, it's Danny from Babe Station. Just wanted to wish you a very congratulations on your wedding, but I'm very disappointed because I thought it would be me and you. So all the best to you and your missus. Missing you loads.
Good afternoon. This morning I went to Buckingham Palace and I am forming a new government.
Did Boris disappoint you? Did he let you down? And now he's feeling guilty. He let the country down. Cause he saw the end. And his time is done. Richie Sunak resigned. Goodbye, Jacob Rees-Mogg. He said goodbye to Michael Gove. Richie Sunak had to go. How could they do this to me? I gave them wine and cheese. Wanted to get Brexit done. Partygate was so much fun. And now I'm done, I have no one. I was betrayed by you. Goodbye, number 10. Goodbye, my friends. You will never find another peer like me. Goodbye, number 10. Goodbye, my friends. Still can't understand why you all betrayed me.
Wow.
Chris Miles Show. Here we go.
Rock and roll, yeah.
Will you?
Text 81333, starting your message with the word London.
Texts are charged at your standard message rate. See our privacy notice at bbc.co.uk/local radio privacy or find us on social media.
BBC.
Radio London.
You're listening to me, Gaby Roslin, here on BBC Sounds with Joe Anderson, talking about 1984 at Hackney Town Hall until the 22nd of December. They're letting you off for Christmas.
They are. They're being very nice. You get a few days.
It's really weird that we're talking that word already. I feel it's a bit odd because the 27th of October we're going to be talking to Clive, lovely Clive Rowe, who you must know. Right. Clive is going to be talking about panho.
No,
I don't want to say the word.
I know. It's
I'm just
coming to
whispering
1984.
It. Yes, exactly. At Hackney Town Hall with lovely Joe. So you've just won an award, have you? Off West End award nomination for Best Design.
We have indeed, which is fantastic. We've got a wonderful designer, Ruth, who everybody who's a part of it has really contributed. But it's quite a sort of a harsh, minimalistic design. So the fact that they've nominated us really speaks to the style, which is
That's
great.
really wonderful. And it's going to be the show that people leave and they're going to be buzzing about and they're going to be talking and discussing and possibly buying the book then and reading the book and coming back to the show again, and then it's going to transfer again and it's going to be in the West End for years. You're going to win an Olivier.
And that will be it.
Yeah. Okay,
and,
got
and
that
there
all
we
sorted.
are, done, laid out.
All sorted. Right, we have to talk about Twilight because it's a bit remiss if we don't. And it was very funny because during the music you said, I was only in for a little bit, but Twilight is one of those films that it has this extraordinary cult following. I mean, a real following and a cult following, and people go back again and again and again. People become obsessed with those films.
It was something. I was in the last film. And so, obviously I had to sort of look at the previous films to sort of catch up and see what was what. And I remember watching the first movie and saying, I get it.
Yes.
I absolutely get what this hits the nail on the head. For teens at that time, but I mean there was it was funny because I was the fresh one, and I was actually shooting the Grey at the same time,
which is with Liam Neeson.
With Liam Neeson. So I was
showbiz.
Twilight. I know, right? But we were, but I would come down to set, and I would go to the trailer, and there would be the costume laid out, and I'd go and put it on, and in go the red contacts, and I'd go down to the studio for a rehearsal, and everyone, this is the last movie, so everyone is now used to sort of taking their time, and I'd be the only one in costume. Everyone else was very relaxed,
really? Oh,
chilling out with their coffees and in their PJs, rehearsing. So I was Mr. Eager Beaver on that job.
That.
And it was great fun.
So
everyone was so sweet.
I was going to say, what are the other guys like? I mean, are you still in touch with them? It has spawned an extraordinary list of huge stars from that.
It's one of those things that when you bump into them and you go, okay, it's immediate. Do you remember? Hey guys, blah blah blah. So yes, and obviously there were so many people in those movies, large cast. So it's I don't think a month or two goes by where you don't bump into someone.
Isn't that incredible? It's funny. There's every time I speak to anybody who was involved in the Twilight series or was involved in Game of Thrones, they all bump into people every few weeks because there were so many people involved in them, and they had such impact.
Yeah, and you create, as you do with every job, you sort of create a bond, and there's a level of trust with the people that you're working with. And to come in as the new guy into the last film of the franchise, and for Rob and Chris and the whole gang to be so supportive, to be so supportive, it was nice.
How wonderful.
They were really good guys. Yeah.
What we're going to do is going to play some more music, and then we're going to talk about the big teddy bear that is Liam Neeson.
Indeed.
Your ginger hair and the way you like the dress. I want you to come on over.
House, Mark Ronson and Valerie. So my guest is still here, Joe Anderson, talking about 1984 at Hackney Town Hall. Get tickets now. They're selling fast. 22nd of December it closes, when it will then move around the world because it's huge.
Fabulous.
It's fabulous. So Joe Anderson, we just said we're going to talk about Liam Neeson, and I suddenly realised I remember talking to him about this film about 8 years ago, The Grey, and you really were out there, weren't you?
That film, I mean, if you see it, the visual effects for the plane crash are visual effects, but every other shot of us in the snow was shot about 150 miles south of the Arctic Circle, and we were in it for real.
How long were you there for?
Oh, we were on top of that mountain for maybe 4 weeks.
Oh,
hitting minus 30.
How did you all survive? I mean, stupid question.
With great difficulty, actually. I mean, it was pretty tough. A lot of us you get first, second and third degree frostbite. So we all got the lesser frostbite on our ears. I know Liam got it pretty bad on the tops of his ears. And he, bless him, he had to jump into the river at the end of the film, and he did it.
He did that, didn't he?
Absolutely. Both actors. They jumped into that river, and that was minus 20. They had to break the ice off the river, and in they went. But it was an extraordinary experience. We may as well have done an expedition to the Arctic.
So you were filming that at the same time as you were doing Twilight?
So I was filming that in northern Canada. And at the time we were shooting in Louisiana for Twilight, and one day I get a phone call saying, Summit Entertainment need you to get to Louisiana by however many hours time. We need you to shoot.
What, from where you were on top of the mountain? 150
miles south of the Arctic Circle. So now it was whiteout, complete whiteout, and they paid some farmer to plough his field, and this little Cessna flew in on this ploughed field in complete whiteout conditions. I got in this plane and took off at Vancouver Airport thinking, oh my, yeah. So, and it was the only flight I'd ever been on where they said, oh, by the way, here's the survival suit, and the gun is kept there in case the plane. And we've just been doing the film about crashing a plane in the mountains with the wolves, and so that was a bit of a white knuckle.
How long did you have to go back? Did you fly back again?
I went back and forth a few times, yeah, which was a bit of a strange thing, going from vampires to snowy wolves and back to vampires again.
It's one for the autobiography, really, isn't it?
It's good fun.
Joe Anderson, 1984, Hackney Town Hall till the 22nd of December. You are a complete joy. Thank you for being here, and you very kindly said you're not going anywhere. You're going to stick around because we've got some live music from Gustafsson, Andrew Gower, who he has an actor head. He's going to have his music head on. You sing as well. Maybe you could sing together.
I do, but my voice is. I've got to do a show in about 3 hours' time, and
you panicked, didn't you? Because you thought I was
quite a bit. I did panic. Did you see it?
Don't panic.
No, it's okay.
All right. But wonderful. Andrew's going to be here, and he's actually writing songs and working with Elbow. So let's play some else.
You used to be stressed, broke all the time. Got your friends looking like, what he doing now? You got God in your life, everything just right. Went from the bus stop, now you're pulling up nice. My God, so amazing. Could've left me for dead, but he saved me. One time for the king, I'm just saying. You are everything to me.
You're the one I can always
count on.
When I'm tripping, you're the one I can lean on. My help when I'm in trouble. You are everything to me. When I need you, you're always there. Always leave me, but I don't care. They don't know what we've been through. You are everything to me. You're the one I can always count on. When I'm tripping, you're the one I can lean
again and again. Yeah, you've been everything.
Gower, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Gabby.
That
Thanks for having
song,
me.
now the reason we played that, and you're not here alone. We have to say hello to James and Liam as well. Hello,
We do.
James and
Hello.
Liam.
Hi.
And we still have Joe Anderson here.
Hello, Joe.
But he's got his actor hat. You're going to put your actor hat on for a minute.
It's on. It's on.
But not yet.
No.
Okay, so we're still music hat?
Yeah, with
Yes.
music hat, and then we'll go straight to the actor hat.
Okay.
There's a lot
so
of hats.
The reason we played Elbow was because you're working with
Yes.
Elbow.
January this year, we finished recording our debut album with Craig Potter from Elbow. And yeah, that song we were just talking about was played at Ludlow Castle. They gave us some tickets, as you say. They should have given us
Yes,
some tickets,
it'd
and
be
they
really
did give us
wrong
some
if they
tickets. It'd be
didn't.
weird if they didn't. And yeah, we were at Ludlow, the sun was shining, and that song was playing. I mean, as you say, it's magical, it's timeless.
It really is an incredible song.
Yeah.
But yours are even better.
come
there
on.
we
I
go.
know.
There we go. Right. So we're going to hear Gustafsson, which is your band.
Yes.
Your singing hat on. We're going to hear from you live in a moment after we play some more music. But can we just have your acting hat, as I said? So let's talk. I mean, it's so bizarre. We're talking 1984.
Yeah.
Which to me is very Black Mirror.
Yes.
Black Mirror. There is a similarity. You're of course in Black Mirror. Outlander. We can talk to you about, and You on Netflix. Let's talk Black Mirror. It just sort of feels right with the two of you
There's a
sitting
synergy.
here.
Yeah, there's a synergy. Yeah.
It's extraordinary, isn't
Extraordinary
it?
and amazing.
How do you explain Black Mirror to somebody who hasn't seen Black Mirror?
I mean,
try.
reality on acid. I think, unfortunately, reality on acid. I'd say, it's the incredible brainchild of Charlie Brooker, who started the series on Channel 4, and it's transcended onto Netflix. It's done multiple series, and yeah, each one of them are their own films, dark noir films, written by Charlie and Annabelle, and directed by some of the best, I think, directors in the world. Yeah, we worked with, I was lucky to work with John Hillcott on my episode, who did The Road, one of my favourite directors. And we filmed it in Iceland, so it was its own movie. And yeah, it was dark. It was very dark.
Can I just say something without sounding ridiculously crazy? But, there you were, Arctic Circle. There you were in Iceland. As actors, you do get to work in some incredible places with some amazing people on these extraordinary stories.
Yeah, you do. And I think I'm sure you can say this, Joe, when you film somewhere and the location can almost do half of the job for you.
Absolutely.
And yeah, Iceland was its own character of the film. And the same with, Outlander was Scotland, Carnival Row, that was in Prague, and all of these places you get to visit. And when you're away from home, it's hard being away from home, but that gives you the energy to be a character, as I'm sure you'll have with the town hall as its own character of your player.
Art Deco building. The moment you walk in, I mean, it's an extraordinary building.
Yeah.
It's quite imperialistic, but you're in the setting the moment you step foot inside the building. You get it. Totally.
See, do you know what the other thing about actors is? They're so appreciative of their surroundings and the work that they're doing, and I think musicians are the same. It's because there's that tiny little hair's breadth of a moment that somebody else might have got it, or somebody else might record it, and you're all so thankful. I love that. I mean, it's an obsession, it's a love, it's a joy, your work, and you can just tell from the two of you talking about it.
I think the finite nature of it, the fact that the job is going to end at some point, so that makes it kind of special. And then the hunger for the next one, and for the next location, or for the next incarnation. Is,
and the energy, the energy you leave behind in a building. They only have to talk about music with the Cavern Club, the 100 Club down Oxford Street, just down the road. The people who've played in these buildings, theatres, they all have a story, right? They all have stories.
It's interesting you just mentioned the Cavern Club. We've got Jacob Fortune Lloyd coming in later. He's playing Brian Epstein in Midas Man. You're just talking about the Beatles there. Look, you all linked together, seamlessly linked together. I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to play some music. We're going to set up the keyboard, and then you're going to play for us live.
We are.
Fabulous. Thank you very much.
When I first saw you, I already knew there was something inside of you, something I thought I'd never find. Angel of mine, I look at you, looking at me. Now I know why they say the best things are free. Gonna love you till the end of time. Angel of mine, what you mean to me you'll never know. Deep inside I need to show. You came into my life, sent from above, better than a dream, such a perfect love. And I'll adore you till the end of time. Angel of mine. Oh, angel, yeah. Nothing means more to me than what we share. No one in this whole world could ever compare. Last night the way you move is still on my mind. Angel, angel of mine. What you mean to me you'll never know. Deep inside I need to show. You came into my life, sent from above, better than a dream, such a perfect love. And I'll adore you till the end of time. Angel, angel of mine. Oh, angel, angel. I never knew I could feel each moment as if it were new. Every breath I take, a vow that I make, I wanna share it with you. When I first saw you, I already knew there was something inside of you, something I thought I'd never find. Angel of mine, you came into my life, sent from above, better than a dream. You're such a perfect love. I'll adore you till the end of time. Angel of mine, what you mean to me you'll never know. Deep inside I need to show. I look at you, looking at me. Now I know why they say the best things are free. Gonna love you till the end of time. Angel of mine.
We have the very lovely Andrew Gower and we have Joe Anderson both here with their acting hats on. Joe Anderson, are you going to sing? Oh no.
I can't sing today.
You can sing.
And I
but
would
you
leave
weren't
it for
ready.
this
Yeah,
fine
but it's
gentleman.
going to be
He's a
Andrew
real singer.
Gower.
No.
Andrew Gower, who's been working with Craig from Elbow. We are going to hear your single. Tell me what the name of the single, please.
So the single is called On Broadway. It was released on Friday the 11th of October, so it's hot off the press. It's our first single from the debut album. And we're excited. There's a music video we filmed to combine the two worlds. We filmed it with Daniel Ings from The Gentleman, incredible
Love
actor.
that show.
Yeah, what a show. And Andy Goddard directed it. Shout out to him. So combining the two worlds together, which has been an absolute joy.
Love it. So we're going to have you singing live straight after Kylie Minogue.
Oof.
Yeah, you and Kylie.
Me and Kylie.
That's the next duet.
is to set our children free. We all get hurt by love, and we all have our cross to bear. But in the name of understanding now, our problem should be shared. Choice is yours, hit or miss. What's mine is yours, stick or twist. The choice is yours, hit or miss. What's mine is yours. We all get hurt by love, and we all have our cross to bear. But in the name of understanding, a problem should be shared.
Kylie Minogue, and you heard a boo there, which was a nice sound of Andrew Gower just warming up.
Yes.
So, Andrew, it's lovely to have you here as Gustafsson. James and Liam are here.
Hello.
Hello. But we've got a bit of a problem because we can't actually plug the keyboard in. But you're going to be singing with the guitar.
It's just guitar and vocals.
Fabulous. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Just like the snow in New York, you took me by surprise in New York and opened my eyes to this glass bottom world. You're my New York girl. A pocket full of beggars in the emptiness of Queens. It was Brooklyn at nighttime, the darkest I have been. And I was timing my steps to the clock in Times Square, false hoping you'd choose me again, 'cause it's fair. But like the snow in New York, you took me by surprise in New York and opened my eyes to this glass bottom world. You're my New York girl, oh my New York girl, you're my New York girl. Finding problems with the hotels in every avenue. What happened to excitement of the single bed for two? And I'm lost in this forest, and our Bushwick's on fire. First hoping you'd choose me, I'm a tourist for hire. Just like a show on Broadway, Back then you were nice, with a taste for the world, and you embraced danger. When other fishes have died, and other people who tried to break through your mold, they still do at that I lost my breath in New York, so scared to death by your flaws. No wonder she cries at the premiere night. You're my New York girl.
Oh,
What a song.
I
What a
love
song.
that. Oh, wow.
And you know, imagine,
Come closer to the mic.
Sorry, imagine adding a piano to that. It was so beautiful to play
was
that.
just incredible.
Oh, thanks, Gabby.
I was right there, collars up, walking through New York
I
in
was
the
there.
fall.
Oh, guys, thank
That
you.
was wonderful.
Oh, well, that means
Lyrically amazing as well, guys.
Oh, thank
Just,
you.
and it sounded so beautiful.
Yeah, it's
But it was you took us there. That was magical.
Oh, thanks, guys. Again, the power of being in a room together with people, right? You know, it's a story, it's a tale of theatrical injustice, and you're about to do a play. So what an amazing, amazing room to be in and share it
also
with you guys.
embracing the beautiful simplicity of it musically as well.
Oh,
which
that
is,
was just wonderful. Thank
really
you
good.
so much. Now, where can people get the single and where? Tell us more.
So it's available for you to play anytime. It's on the old Spotify. It's on, Apple, iTunes, whatever they call it these days. All of them. And gustafsson.co.uk is our website. We're playing live in Manchester Deaf Institute. We're in London, which is sold out. So yeah, it's also Jacaranda Liverpool. We're back in Liverpool,
how
which is the
fantastic.
first place where the Beatles played.
The Beatles played.
Yeah. So it's all
that
tied
was
together.
wonderful. I love that. James, Liam, Andrew Gower, Gustafsson. You heard them here. Wow.
You're sweet, sweet as a honeybee, but like a honeybee stings, you're gonna let my heart in pain. All you left is our favorite song, the one we dance to all night long. It used to bring sweet memories of a tender love that used
The Four Tops. The same old song. Oh, goodness me, that was just incredible having live music in the studio. Gustafsson, go follow them, go find them. That song was incredible, and find out where their gigs are and go and see them live. And also the very lovely Joe Anderson is in 1984 at Hackney Town Hall until the 22nd of December. Did I mention that Cillian Murphy is going to be joining us? Emily Watson, Clive Rowe, Aston Marigold as well. But right now, the latest news.
Radio London.
We're talking ghost stories next.
I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. Got my mind set on you. But it's gonna take money, a whole lot of spending money. It's gonna take plenty of money to do it right, child. It's gonna take time, whole lot of precious time. It's gonna take patience and time to do it, 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 to do it right, child. I got my mind set on you. 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 And this time I know it's real, the feeling that I feel. I know if I put my mind to it, I know that I really can do it. I got my mind set on you, set on you. I got my mind set on you, set on you. But it's gonna take money, whole lot of spending money. It's gonna take plenty of money to do it right, child. It's gonna take time, whole lot of precious time. It's gonna take patience and time to do it, 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 to do it right. I got my mind set on you. 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 And this time I know it's real, the feelings that I feel. I know if I put my mind to it, I know that I really can do it. But it's gonna take money, a whole lot of spending money. It's gonna take plenty of money to do it right, child. It's gonna take a time, a whole lot of precious time. It's gonna take patience and time to do it, 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 to do it right.
Georgia Harrison I think it sounds like I just said Georgia. George Harrison, Got My Mind Set on You. Gaby Roslin here. BBC Sounds, BBC London, thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon. Did I mention Cillian Murphy is going to be on the show? Emily Watson as well, talking about the most incredible film. Very, very moving. Small things like these. I mean, it's really utterly heartbreaking. It opens on Friday. I recommend everyone going to see it, and his performance is incredible. Also, we're going to be talking to Clive Rowe about Panto. I'm saying that very quietly because it's still October. I can't believe we're already discussing that. And Jacob Fortune Lloyd will be here talking about Midas Man. It's on Prime Video from a couple of days' time. He plays Brian Epstein, the man who managed the Beatles, of course, found the Beatles. So we're now talking Ghost Stories by Candlelight with Eloise Pennicott, possibly the greatest name ever. Eloise, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
It's just a joyful name.
I'm quite fond of it. I feel like I got quite lucky with the names.
Oh, it's lovely. So you're one of the writers of Ghost Stories by Candlelight. ...
Indeed.
Okay, so can you? Is it as it says? Is it Ghost Stories read by candlelight?
Pretty much. It is a whole piece of theatre. It's 2 characters on stage rather than 2 actors. And really within that, it's 3 ghost stories that they're telling each other. And then there just so happens to be a 4th, which becomes clear later on in the show. But there's 4 of us writers.
Sorry, that's just blown my mind.
Yeah.
Okay, say that again slowly for people like me who did. There are 2 characters, 3 ghost stories, and a 4th ghost story that we realise is happening.
Indeed, yeah. So we come on stage and these 2 characters are already there, and then very slowly their own ghost story unfolds whilst we're watching in real time.
Oh my word. And is it, sorry to be naive, is it by candlelight?
It is, because we're moving into the San Wanamaker Playhouse on Wednesday. Those will all be real candles as well.
Oh, how magical. So how did this all come about? Because this isn't the first time that you've done this.
Yeah, so High Tide Theatre Company, who have created this show, I first worked with them last year on their programme High Tide Rising, and so I did a bit of writing with them then. And then Claire Slater, their artistic director, saw that there's a great market for ghost stories at Halloween, especially if you don't necessarily have kids or you're not like a big partier. It's quite lovely to go to the theatre and see something spooky instead. So she reached out to me and asked if I'd be interested in writing one of them as a writer from the East of England. And then, yeah, now there's 4 of us, all original ghost stories, all set in the East of England. It's really wonderful and spooky.
Oh, how amazing. And this is on the 30th of October.
Yes, the 30th to the 2nd.
To the 2nd. Okay, so everyone has to go and see this because it just sounds incredible. I mean, it sounds sort of... Is it jump scare? Is it thoughtful scare? Is it, oh, what happened? Is it all 3?
A little bit of everything.
Oh, yeah. How wonderful. So on Halloween itself, is there going to be something? Is it? I don't want to give anything away.
We've got 2 performances on Halloween, so there's one at 7:00 and then one at 9:00. So for either of them, it'll be really dark outside. It'll be really spooky, and yeah, just having those live candles in the room, it really is quite atmospheric.
Oh, how fantastic! You're also, now you just said you let slip that you're also a stage fighting trainer.
Yes. To some extent, I coordinate fights for theatre shows whenever they need anyone of that persuasion, because I'm deaf as well. So I've been brought in for theatre performances with deaf actors to do some of the stage combat for that. Yeah.
So do you use BSL or is it lip reading for you?
A bit of everything. I have a cochlear implant, so I'm hearing a decent amount through that, but then I prefer BSL. I'm very flexible. It's quite nice.
Do you know what's so wonderful? Just if it's right to talk about it, is on Strictly at the moment, obviously they have Tasha and she's got a cochlear implant and she wears jewels on it and she's loud and proud about it, which I think is fantastic, and it's breaking down a lot of stigma. We should see more people who are deaf in theatre, on television, in movies. It should be across the board.
Yeah, and it's cochlear implants, stuff like that. They look so cool.
Yes, they
Physically,
do.
They look so cool. Like, that should be on screen and on stage and all of that way more. Like, deaf people are awesome.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there. So when you're doing the fight training, everything that we see on film and on stage is choreographed, isn't it? It's very carefully choreographed. It's a tough old thing. I had to do stage fighting 100 years ago when I was at drama school, and we had to do fencing. I quite enjoyed it.
It's
I
good
did
fun.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
It is good fun.
Yeah, I mean, my background is more in completely improvised stage combat, so like for demonstrations, historical demonstrations, stuff like that. So I'm much more used to just knowing how to sword fight, going in and then doing that. So doing it for stage instead was almost a step back for me to block it and make sure that it's the same every time for people who aren't as trained in sword fighting.
We're not all like you. We're not all like you. So if people want to come and see you on tour as well, you're going to other places as well. It's not just the Globe.
Well, the Globe is the only one left now this
Yes.
year. We have been touring the East of England since the 15th of October, but otherwise we're going to round it off in the Globe this year to enter November. But this is the second year that High Tide are running their More Ghost Stories by Candlelight.
So I thought it was coming back.
I have an inkling that if there is demand, if it's popular, which it is, then hopefully there will be even more Ghost Stories by Candlelight next year.
Fantastic. Okay, so people want to get tickets, go to the Sam Wanamaker Playhouse. It's the 30th of October until the 2nd of November. 2 shows, as you said, on Halloween.
Yes.
Which is fantastic. And that is Ghost Stories by Candlelight. ... It's the ... I'm intrigued by. So lovely to meet you, Eloise. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
When I first saw you, something stirred within me. You were standing sultry in the rain. If I could have held you, I would have held you. Rip it up and start again. Rip it up and start again. Rip it up and start again. I hope to God you're not as dumb as you make out. I hope to God, and I hope to God I'm not as dumb as you make out. I hope to God. And when I next saw you, my heart reached up for you. My arms stuck like glue to my sides. If I could have held you, I would have held you. But it took rather than swallow my pride. Rip it up and start again. Rip it up and start again. I hope to God you're not as down as you make out. I hope to God, and I hope to God I'm not as numb as you make out. I hope to God. And there were times I take my pen and feel obliged to start again. I take the fact that there are things in life that one can't quite express. You know me, I'm acting dumb. You know the sea that's very humdrum. And my favorite song's entitled
my next guest has been in some of the shows that everybody is talking about. I mean, it's just incredible. Two strangers carry a cake across New York. Everyone I know who saw it went back, I think, about 3 or 4 times. Hamilton, Dear Evan Hansen, and now she's going to be on stage doing a brand new show. This is A Little Piece of You, and I'm so delighted to welcome Dujonna Gift. Welcome to the show. Hello.
Hi, Gabby.
Hello. How lovely to speak to you, and congratulations on all of those things. We will obviously have to talk about Snow White because it would be wrong if we didn't. But let's talk about A Little Piece of You. I mean, this sounds incredible with Misha Paris, yeah?
Yes.
So tell me more, please.
So, A Little Piece of You is a very cool new piece of writing, which all the music was actually written by a 17-year-old girl called Kirsty Long from Utah and her father. And they approached me after I'd finished Two Strangers and with this material, and I was blown away. And straight away wanted to get involved. And it's a really special piece that tackles and talks about conversations we rarely have in theatre. It talks about generational trauma, and that from the perspective of a mother and a daughter. So yeah, it's a very special piece and something that I think a lot of people resonate with. I'm excited to tell the story of.
How incredible. So they actually got in touch with you?
They did. So
oh my word.
I know this has never happened to me before. The director had come to see Two Strangers, and they were already considering a few people for the role that I play, Britt, who was a 16-year-old figuring it out, dealing with anxiety. And I think he saw a lot of similarities in the role I'd played of Robin in Two Strangers. And we had a conversation. Like I said, I fell in love with the writing, and I fell in love with the team, and I loved how it was a family who had created this piece and was going to be bringing it to the West End. And I straight away knew I wanted to be involved.
Oh, how fantastic. Well, congratulations on that. So this is on the 30th and the 1st, so 31st of October and the 1st of November at the Theatre Royal Drury Lane. What a place to be in. And I love that theatre is doing this. They're putting on more shows. We can all go and see them and think, now this one should carry on. I presume this is what's happening.
Yeah.
Do you know will there be other dates, or am I asking you something that you have no idea about, or are you just not allowed to say?
Currently, I actually have no idea. I think that's the plan. That is the plan. We've all the music has now been released on all platforms, so you can listen to A Little Piece of You ahead of coming to watch it, or if you're not able to get down to London. But I think they essentially want to use these 2 days to get a feel for what the audiences think of the show, and to kind of, just touch the grass a little bit and let people know that this is something that we'd love to share with the wider world. And hopefully a theatre out there loves it as much as we do and picks it up, and it can have a longer life, which is, I think, kind of a lot of cool new musicals these days.
I love this. And the orchestra is the London Musical Theatre Orchestra. They've been in here. We've spoken about all these different shows. I mean, it sounds fantastic. And the fact that you're in it, quite frankly, because I've seen you on stage, you are awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
No, you really are. Can we talk about Two Strangers Carry a Cake Across New York? Everybody I know, like I said in the introduction, that I think that's one of those shows that everybody said, I have to go back. I have to